Carmex Lip Balm, a well-known product from a little company born during the Great Depression.
Well, Carmex began with my grandfather. He was a buyer of cosmetics and other things at a local department store. Lost his job during the Depression and thought, how can I support my family? So I come from a history of salve makers. My great-grandfather made salves for man and beast. My grandfather made Carmex for himself. And he thought, if I could sell one per pharmacy, drugstore in the Milwaukee, Minneapolis, Chicago area, he could probably support his family. So he bought jars, opal glass jars, which are common, put on the standard black cap, came up with the name Carmex, which is meaningless. He just wanted a name that was easy to remember, 2 syllables, people wouldn't be embarrassed to ask for, and EX was a popular suffix and prefix in the 20s.
The company slowly grew on the reputation of the product and a personal connection with customers, a connection nurtured by Alfred Welbing's commitment to answer every letter written to the company. But for decades, there was very little in the way of marketing support.
Well, the history of Carmex marketing is that there really wasn't much history. The first 70 years, it was strictly word of mouth. Well, and the $40 we spent for my dad's vanity plate that said Carmex on his car.
Today, the world moves at a different pace, and keeping up with growing competition and changing markets is a challenging task. So Carmex turned to Bolin Marketing for a full range of marketing consultation, research, and a growing need for digital and social media services.
Well, Carmex marketing has come to life over the past 5 years. It began with market research, finding out who we are and what Carmex means. From there, with the market research, it moved into a bit of traditional advertising. The internet and social media have become very important, and we've gone from being a lip balm company to a skincare business with a product line. At one time had 3 products, now to well over 20.
There's a combination of things that you need to do once you've launched a Facebook page for a brand. First, you're going to be looking to gain likes, different users that are interested in following your brand. Secondary, you're going to be trying to craft content that would be interesting and engaging for them to interact with. You want to talk about your brand, but you also want to talk about things that they may be interested in outside of what you offer, such as movies, music, current events, anything that anybody could join the conversation on. A Facebook like is simply when a user likes a page, which shows that they're interested in learning more about what that Facebook page has to offer. They're saying that they will receive the status updates in their feed, and also that they can participate in promotions that may occur on the page.
Facebook engagement is different than just liking a page. You can go to a brand page, like it, and leave it. Leave it alone, not go back there, who cares what they're saying. Engagement is coming back, seeing what people are posting, maybe commenting back, liking a comment, really just engaging with the brand.
There are many disadvantages and advantages of measuring a page's likes on Facebook. One advantage is the more likes you have, the more people that are getting your message. But one disadvantage would be that just because you have a lot of likes doesn't mean that they're the right likes. You're always looking for people that are wanting to engage with your brand, not simply be there looking for an offer or hoping that you have something to give them. Similar to measuring by likes, there are many advantages and disadvantages of measuring for engagement. One advantage is that you know that the users are interested in your product, wanting to offer information about what they like and don't like, and are going to help you in the future when you're thinking about your brand. One disadvantage is if you have 100 users and only one of them is engaged, you're not having a lot of engagement as a whole. So that shows that you're looking to build a conversation that more people would be interested in.
We don't look at our content calendar one day at a time for Facebook. We'll step back and look at an entire month of what we're going to be posting during the course of the month. We'll look at various categories, brand news, promotions, current events, things that our audience might be interested in, and we make sure that there's a balance between those and we're not hitting any of those topics too hard that month.
So the situation is we've got 3 potential new flavors for Carmex. yet budget only to cover probably 2 in quantitative testing. And at the same time, we've got a lot of fans on Facebook. The question to me seems, how can we use Facebook and this audience to answer our research question and drive our engagement goals?
If we did a poll question, we would get high engagement from the responses there, but we're not likely to get a lot of new likes to the brand page.
From another perspective, how do we answer the research question and increase the likes to the page?
A great way to do that would be through a contest. A contest will not increase engagement, but is a great way to increase likes.
Or we could do both tactics to get our research questions answered. A poll to drive engagement and a contest to drive likes. So Facebook really can be an effective tool for us, all the way from market research to marketing tactics. It meets all of our objectives.
For Carmex, part of those marketing objectives is maintaining that close connection with its customers. And yes, grandson Paul Welbing still answers every letter and email that comes across his desk.
The tools that are available to marketers today, my grandfather couldn't have even imagined. As to what the future will bring, that's for the next generation of marketers to discover.